Hi there everyone, this is Superior and you're watching the Gamer 50 Plus channel. Now on this channel we did had a look at House Flipper. It's a sim or simulation game and you get to do up houses and you gain skills and all of that. It's got the whole progress thing going on. Now, as part of the House Flipper package, or not package, but as part of the game series, DLCs, you have a few others. There's Luxury, there is Garden, and there's something else as well. There's a couple of other new ones too. So you can see these as add-ons. I think it says add-ons in the Microsoft Store, and they're also packaged together in the store. So you may find sometimes when you look, you can get the game on its own. But if you look up if you only want one of the add-ons, you can look it up on its own, and it'll show you the price is about $24 or something Australian per add-on, something like that. I think if you get them bundled, it looks pretty expensive. So this Garden Flipper on its own is actually free on Game Pass. Okay, so you know, and therefore it's up to you if you want to invest in the garden flipping side of things. As it is, if you just have House Flipper, all you can do is the house. You cannot do anything about the garden other than pull out some weeds. That's it. And you can put some hot plants around the place, but that's all. You can't really do anything much. So the Garden Flipper is worth having, and I would suggest that if you want to spend a lot of time in this game, then it's definitely something that is going to bother you after a while, that the gardens are always a mess, or that, you know, that you buy a house and you can't do up the garden as well and such things. Therefore, I do really recommend getting the Garden Flipper. Now, I don't know why it wasn't part of the House Flipper in the first place. To me, you want to do both, right? House and garden. Now, I'm going to show you what I've done so far. So this is what you can do with the Garden Flipper. Now, you saw the image of this little structure as it was logging in, and it was just basically a dump. So with the Garden Flipper, I've been able to mow the lawn. I've been able to place these pavers all around, and I've put some deck chairs out the back. I have created an above ground pool and a little area. You can have this gate, see? I can open the gate and walk through if I want to. Let's go in here and have a look. So, yeah, open or close, doesn't matter. This is your little above ground pool that, you know, you can get an in-ground pool or an above-ground pool. I liked these fences with the lights because at night time it looks really nice. However, I did have an issue where I needed a corner piece. I could not get it to fit correctly, so I just stuck some more posts there. But I gather it's a bit of fiddling once again to get the exact size. And therefore I have just, you know, I've just played around. This is my first attempt at anything. I put down some decking. It is slow though, so you definitely want to level this up because it is a bit slow to do. And the pavers, of course, and these little umbrellas to cast a bit of shade onto the swimming area. So this is all I've done so far for my own place, but I have been doing the quests because you've got, of course, exactly the same as House Flipper. You have quests to go and do up people's gardens, and you get to plant trees and put in little ponds and do all kinds of things. And of course, this is the little place that I've created. Alright, so this is my groovy little studio or little office, and I can actually flip up my bed and have all this area here if I want. So uh, that's what I've created. I've done up my office, and it has this kind of mirror image, which is a photo I took, and I turned it into a picture to put it on the wall, and there's one that way. And so I've got the groovy fridge, and of course that's my gamer pick right there, which is pretty cool. You know, I really like being able to do these things. I made a little feature wall, just a black feature wall, and I like the ring light. The ring light is a warm light that it casts, you know, it makes everything sort of look a little bit golden. It's actually very nice. And the other thing that I did was I placed some things in the cupboard. Now I haven't gone any further with that, but I have placed a few things, and they don't. That one's sticking out through the glass looks a bit wacky, but yeah, I've also got this whole area done up. If you close the door, there's a mirror, and you can't see, obviously the characters in this are vampires because you can't see them in the mirror. So that is the little bathroom area. So that's what I've done with my office slash bedroom. And of course these are nice little light switches on the walls and so forth. And you would not have the heater on with these in front of it, just saying, but you know, if I'm going to flip my bed down, it gets a bit squishy, so they are there. Anyway, let's look. So if we go here and click onto our mail, oh no, the map of jobs is the luxury flipper, and it's all going on outside. We have sirens. And you see here, playground and barbecue, substrates for liquors instead of flowers. Okay, so we have that. These are the house flipper ones, and the ones with the little flowers are your garden flipper jobs. Okay, so what I'm going to do, instead of trying to do one of these huge jobs, is I'm going to take you through the other thing is, but before I do that, let me just show you on your wheel when you go outside. Oh, what am I doing? No, wait. I don't want that. I'm not sure what I'm doing here now. I'm trying to get out of this. Yeah, get back to the hand. There we go. Okay, so if I go outside and do that, you'll see that I have a hose, right? So I can wash down, wash the roof, you know, whatever. Woo! There was a flipping around a bit too much there. Flipping. We have a lawn mower, which is a tricky little thing to use. It took me a while to figure this out, actually. I'm terrible with it, and I can't stop laughing. So I'm not very good with the lawn mower. If we do any lawn mowing, I'll probably just giggle a lot. It makes me laugh. And then we also have this thing here, the weed whacker, it's called, and it is, you know, just for. You can use it to do the entire lawn. It doesn't actually matter, but it takes longer. The mower, once you get the hang of the mower, it's pretty good. We also have an axe. Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. So we have the axe to chop down trees, and that's all that I have so far. That's what I've got in my kit of things so far. So I have not done a huge amount in this. I've done enough to get those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, actually before I go, I'll show you this. So you have the extra things, pools. So there you are. There's all the pools. Look at this nice little one here. And if we click on that and have a look at it, I don't know if I can. Yeah, so you have a little spa, and it's got stairs. You can see the stairs. You can change the colour, whatever colour you want the pool to be. Green, huh? Whoa, I don't like green water. I don't know what to swim in green water. So And you can change the details. It's hard to see what that is, but I think that's the tiles. There you are. If we tilt it that way, you can see that the tiles change. And it's a different pattern depending, I think, which, yeah, it's appearing to change completely when, yeah, it is. So we're getting slightly different patterns when we click on different colours. The frame of the pool can be different. You can go with the that colour. I think that's like a brick. Can we see it? Can just see it. The white. Okay. So, and there's a darker colour as well, so you can choose whatever colour you like. And then there's all these other little. That's an indoor swimming pool. Now you've got so many types. You could experiment. You know, if you've got enough money sitting there too, you can experiment with what sort of pool. There's an indoor swimming pool too, and a swimming pool with a little spa. All different sorts. Now we also have, if we go across here to where the fence is, you'll see that we have the decorations. Look at these lovely little fountains and things, flower beds, all sorts of stuff that you can put into gardens, even a garden gnome and a flamingo. We have garden furniture, so that's all the garden furniture that has been opened up. Is that a barbecue? What's that? Oh no, that's a little chair. Garden sofa. Okay, double sofa. So all these little outdoor kind of things. Hammocks, sofas, armchairs, whatever. And lights for the outdoors. We have, I don't know what other is. What is that? Oh yeah, okay, so a few things. A sprinkler. Interesting. We've got recreation, which is for the kids. So we've got these, and pets as well. Look, there's a dog house, and a dog bowl, a rabbit cage, all kinds of stuff. We've even got a barbecue, a grill fry, a projector, a sand pit for kids to play in, and here's another grill just there. That's quite a nice one. And a garden swing chair. We've got the outdoor gym. Grills and fire pits, you can click on that for a pizza stove even, and swing. So there you are. And that's what you get with the garden add-on. You get all these other kinds of things, and for animals we've got all this sort of stuff here. All right. Okay. So you can see I'm up to 91 grand, and I think I've got a few things to finish here. A few houses that I'm still doing up and I haven't quite finished, so I could actually go do some gardens on those, I suppose. But I thought I might have a go at doing a job and showing you like what the jobs are like. So yeah, I keep this flipped up while I'm wandering in and out of the place. So let's get over here and go back to the main menu. And let's have a look at my other login, which I haven't done much on. So if I click on that, it should come up. Yeah, you see I've got 56 minutes, is it? 56 minutes. I thought I put in much longer than that, so interesting. But anyway, this one here I have not done much on. So in that one there, we can continue and let's see where I am and what I can do, and let's maybe try to have a go at the garden. We'll probably just have to do a few jobs, and we'll do the job with a lawnmower. See, I can show you. It's pretty crazy and I'm not that good at it, but it definitely gets much more done much faster than the weed whacker. So when I first tried, all I could do was spin it around in a circle. I had no idea. Like, it doesn't really instruct you very well, I don't think. Not on Xbox anyway. Maybe I missed the instruction. I don't know. But I was going in circles. I'm like, okay, do I have to do this entire lawn in circles? So when you first purchase it, it comes up and tells you this. Thank you for purchasing. And blah, blah, blah. So we're going to go check out the new stuff with the luxury DLC. So if you get the luxury flipper, you get all this stuff as well. So hey, luxury indoor pools is luxury. There you go. So you don't get that with your garden flipper. You do get it with the luxury flipper. There you go. Okay, didn't know that. Now you can see that all around here I have a whole lot of weeds, and I can just pull out weeds at will. Okay, so you can just go around pulling out weeds in your garden. That's the first thing you can do if you have nothing else. Now, when you start, you should have something. What have I got? Demolition. No, it's not giving me anything. I have to go inside and I have to actually click on into the computer and have a look in there, and then I'll have something. Okay, so yeah. Now this will level up skills. If you're just picking weeds like this, you actually do get skill points. So definitely do it, and that's what this is all about, of course. That you have your own little place, and doing things in this place, in this little office building, will in fact new skill point, will in fact increase your skills, so that when you go in to do a job, you are faster at it. And doing up the houses yourself will increase your skills too, and gets you, it's a creative side where you can just experiment and do your thing. Okay, I think I've got all of those ones. Now, yeah, we've got quite a few more, but just go quickly. And let's get our points, because I haven't done anything on this. This is brand new, this one. So this is what you'll be doing when you first come in, right? This is exactly what it'll be. You'll be going around picking weeds out of your garden, getting your points, and then going on to your first job. The reason you want points, right? Why do you want points? You want points because getting your skill points means that you can upgrade this here, gardener. Okay, so your planting speed, your trimming range, and tall grass is visible on the mini map. I'm hitting that immediately, and the reason is because it can be a real bother if you just miss this little bit, and searching around for it sometimes can be difficult. So it's good to just see it on your mini map. You can see where the tall grass is. It's all tall grass at the moment, so there's not much difference. Is that one there? There, yep. My eyesight is okay, clearly. Right, so we want to get rid of these. Let's clear them out. Still got some more, and I painted this one blue, so you can see there's a difference. I'm trying different things. So this for this one I decided to go with a more nautical theme. I haven't done all that much though, not yet. I've probably got a lot to go, but I thought I'd try out the blue and beige kind of look as a sandy beach theme sort of thing, and see what that looked like. And yeah, it's pretty cute. So I might actually do like a beach theme. Maybe if I can find palm trees or something, I can do, like a stroll by the sea in this garden. Let's see what I can create. I might be able to get an in-ground pool and make it kind of like going to the beach using sand. I'll have a look and see what we can do. But yeah, that's pretty exciting, having a whole garden and the ability to do whatever you want with it. I could create my own mini rainforest in here if I really wanted. Anything at all, anything goes. It's yours. Do what you will. So, there we go. Have I cleaned this up yet? I'm not quite sure. But I did get another skill point, which I'm happy about. I should be able to speed up my actions. That's what it is. Oh. Now, they tend to hide, so you've got to hunt around for them sometimes. Now, I think I've got probably most of them. I can't really see anything else. There might be one hiding around here. Sometimes they do. No. They seem to be okay. That's good. All right. I think I've got the majority. I don't have anything yet, so I have to go inside. Once more, I can put a point on, and this time I'm going to go. We want to increase our trimming range. That's going to help us a lot. Okay. Now you can have a look in here. That this is a totally different build. I haven't replaced the windows yet. I've just put these little blinds up, and I've got this nice little bathroom door. I did do the floor, so you can see I've put this wood on the floor, and the little blue bed. I think it's it's kind of sweet looking. It's like a dark blue in the background there with a grey and so on, and it seems to work. And I just decided to go all out and do a turquoise in the bathroom, just because. Oh, I locked myself out. Let's try. Oh, there we go. And once again, we are a vampire, clearly, because, by the way, there's a light. Look at that. The mirror has its own little light, so that's for those who are doing makeup, I guess. And I like this little shower. This is a nice one if you get it positioned just right. And I decided to go for the marble flashy toilet seat in here. But anyway, onwards with the garden flipper. So let's have a look at what we have. Oh yes, and you'll notice there's no kitchen in here yet. So that's what I haven't done. I've got to actually put a little mini kitchen just there. So I haven't done my mini kitchen yet. You can in fact just demolish this whole area and remove all the walls and start again. And you can make the bathroom into the kitchen, and you can just do whatever you want. Yeah, it's up to you. It's your space. Okay, so let's have a look. We have a bit of gravel and a couple of bushes to do. So I'm going to take that job and let's go and do it. Now, before I do, I need to make sure I've got some money. I've only got 9 grand, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, there we go. And we're going to accept that job. And let's get on site and get started. Just moving the microphone a bit. All right, we're just waiting. Okay, so planting is now available. Well, I'm glad to hear it, because we do have to complete this job. You've unlocked a garden hose. Great. Long grass, weeds, pull weeds. Straight away. Let's just eliminate them, because first thing I should tell you, each garden bed has a separate menu of things to do. You have to stand inside the garden bed in order to know what you have to do. If you're not standing in there, watch what happens. See how it's gone? I've got to actually stand inside. So once I stand inside, I can then do all the things that need to be done in there, and it will count whatever it is. The weeds, it's saying, oh, there's more weeds. I have to go around. They're really small, these ones. I'm going to turn my little light on. Okay. Oh, I've got some more. Where's the rest? Is that one? There we are. Okay, I've done my weeds. I have to scatter the gravel. Now, don't worry too much about the grass. When you scatter gravel, it gets rid of grass, so you don't have to even mow the grass. But what I'm going to do first is clear out these weeds. Let's just do it in this bed as well. All right. There we go. Any more? Says we still have more. We've got this one, 77%. Still searching. Oh, just there. 81. 2 more. Did I get it? 80. No, I'm still looking. Not seeing any. 92%. There's one hiding somewhere. Where can it be? Is that it? Is that a weed? Not a weed. Oh, there it is. 96%. So yeah, a little bit of hunting around. Is that times? Ooh, don't know where it is. Okay, it might show when we put the gravel down, but I don't want to. There we go, we got it. That's it. Alright, and so we've got these beds here. Hopefully we can get the weeds out pretty quickly. A bit of fussing otherwise. 44%. Got those ones. Any more? Is that a weed? That's a weed. Weed. Another weed. Okay. 77. Where are you, weeds? There's one. Oh, there they are, hiding here. 94. Hopefully, did I get that? There it is. Done. Okay. So what you're going to be doing is the same as the house flipper. You have to go into the shop and you have to purchase what it is that they want. So it comes out of your money. So keep that in mind. You actually need money to do jobs. You can't go in there with no money. There's usually a job you can do with like nothing, in house flipper. So you go back to that job. I can show you what that is when we get back to the office. Am I done? I'm done. Okay, good. So we can just start on this one. This is a little bit frustrating because you've got to get it all the way across to the corners and you can't really see. Maybe I'm changing my mind because I can, and I think this one here, let's do first. It's easier to see it, so you can get the idea. So what we want to do is, in order to find out what we're doing, instead of going straight to the store and then wondering what on earth you're doing, you want to go here and simply, all you have to do is click, okay, and it shows you single coloured gravel. And just choose, it's okay to choose exactly what they have there. Whatever they've selected is okay. So you can buy that. Now, there's a trick with this, and it is that you can hold and scatter it like that, which I'll show you, but I don't really feel like blowing the money. But you can just go like this. That's one. Or I can hold it and scatter it like that. All right. Now, the other thing you can do is you can change the size of it. That's as small as it goes, and then it gets to this kind of size. And I actually prefer to just go and hit it with this, and it's so much easier. Look at that. Look how fast that is. We'll go back up here and just straight down again, and straight down again. Oh, it stopped. Got stuck on the fence post. Alright, so then what you do is you go and reduce the size. There we are. That we can reduce it, and if I pop that over there, the grass disappears. All I have to do is put it on top, hit the right trigger, and it's, whatever it is on PC, but that's what it is on the Xbox. So we've got a little bit sticking out here. It'll tell you what percentage you're up to as well. And whether you've covered it. Now, I wouldn't leave it like that. It tells me it's done, but to me, I can still see grass sticking out, so I'm not altogether happy with that. If you want to be perfect, you can even make that circle smaller. So it's up to you, it's your job. You do it however you feel. I don't want long grass sitting around the place. So let's just try to tidy this up a bit. That's a bit better. Oh, won't cover. Okay, there we go. That little bit doesn't want to cover up, but I'll do as much as I can. Looking good. Now it wants us to do something else, so we can go into here again, and we need to plant. It's telling me 100% we're done. And from what I've gathered, it's this one here. So let's just buy it and plant it, and want to stick that right in the middle. So try to figure out. Wow, get a bit of distance maybe. All right. So what's the deal here? That's the center. That's the center there, and into, I guess that's it. Because once you hit it, when you have it positioned, that's it. It's pretty hard to move, right? So let's stick it there. I think I got it. It's a little off, isn't it? Okay, I can pick it up. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, because it's not quite right. Let's say about there. That's looking better. Okay, so what we're going to do is put it in the plant, and you have to start digging. It automatically gives you a spade. You don't have to go and equip a spade. It's an automatic thing. So the minute that you hit that button, you have a spade, and you don't have to worry about where the dirt goes. It just disappears magically. So then you point at this thing, put in your plant, and you can see that it automatically puts it in. You have to cover, so just click the button and it does it automatically. Then you've got to water it until the circle fills up. There's a little circle, and when that's full, it tells you it's done. You've done your flower bed. That's it. Okay, so there's one, and they want us to do all of these. So there we go. We can quickly go through and complete this stuff. So I can go inside this, stand inside this bed here, and I'm going to go, okay, let's just find out what they want here. They want the single again. So let's get the same. And I'm going to go for the largest size, the largest I can go, and let's just get started. So let's stick that right in the corner there. I just don't want to miss anything. All right. Oh, it disappeared. Let's do that again. Wasn't clicking for some reason. Okay, that's it. So it tells you how much per. See, that's 122. So each time I do that, so I can just, yeah, make sure I get it all the way down. Probably a bit of wastage there, but not too bad. I'm letting it go just as it slips under the bottom. Yeah, I kind of let it go at the last minute. Now, I don't need such a large one. I can go to the smaller size. Do I want... No, that's too small. That will be the right size there, and we just zip it under. Perfect. So now, let's go get our plant. I'm going to put a plant in. They want these plants. You can go up close and have a look at what it is. So choose whichever you like, but that's, from what I can tell, it's one of these ones. So I'm just going to go with the same one. We're going to have these tall trees in there. It's just easier for me to go with the same thing. Okay. In the middle. And to the front a bit. We'll put you there. Let's do it. Start digging. Put it in. Cover it up. If only it was this easy. Watch the little circle. I don't know if you can see it there. So I'll just turn the light off so you can see it a bit better. All right, and now we're on to this one. Now this one is a little bit tricky. So you can see I've got the pencil pines. It actually looks really nice. Now they want a different colour here, so this is interesting. It's a two-tone gravel. So let's look, two-coloured gravel is what they want. And if you want to, you can change the colours. So you could go with the blue. The blue looks really nice, and they've got blue out there. So I'm going to go with blue because I think it's really, really nice looking. Smaller or larger. I think I'll stick with the size that they want. There we go. So let's go and get that one. And okay. So that looks nice. See how it looks nice with that colour? I really like it anyway. I think it's a really nice colour. Anyways, let's start. I might start here and pull back. Oh, doesn't want to do it. How am I? Why am I not? Nope, doesn't want to do it. It's not going to let me do it. Okay, I'm not sure why that is. Scatter the gravel. I'm trying. It's not going to let me do it. Maybe it's not the right thing. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not going to let me have that colour. Okay. Does it just want to be this? Oh, I see. Okay, well there you go. I just learned something too. So if they won't let you have, if they don't like the colour, it'll just come out as it's not available. Now this is really awkward, I reckon. This one is not easy to do. It's just awkward. So I'll just go this way and then we'll tidy it. Look the best. No. We'll go back and fix it. The little tufty bits. Try to kind of keep it straight. I said straight, didn't I? Never mind. I'll get the small one and fix that. Okay. Now this is where I think it gets really awkward, just here. So let me try going that way. Along a bit. Just see. So sometimes it can be a little bit fiddly, particularly like this. I can't see behind that tree. I have no idea what's going on there. That's just like I'm clueless. So I can try to fix whatever I've got there. It's okay, there we go. I can just kind of see at the back. I can probably make this a bit smaller and just fix this little spot just there. Alright, any other spots we can fix? Just click on them. Yep. Anything else that I missed? I can just zip this one away. And along the fence line a bit. Done. Didn't miss anything here. I've just got that bit. And that's it. We're done. A little bit awkward, hard to see beyond the tree, so kind of wish the tree would just, you know, temporarily go invisible so you could see, because it's hard to get around. Okay, so anyways, let's go put our tree in. So it only wants us to put one tree. It'll tell you how many. So only one, and I'm going to be pretty boring and just put in the same one. I tried on the other, on another playthrough on the Game of 50 Plus one playthrough that I was doing of this. I tried to use a different tree, and I think I had the same problem. It just didn't let me do it. So let's see what's the middle. Where's the middle? Because we've got those trees there already. So I kind of want to be maybe just about, I don't know, about there, about in front of that, not quite in front of that post, just a little bit along. And let's see this way. Let's just get in alignment here. So we want to be just about there, I think. Let's see, how are we going? Is that it? Kind of looks a little bit close to these plants, but I'm not going to fuss. I think it's okay. Let's do it. We've got to get it done. Now, it says your account balance and the income underneath. If you look to the far right, you can see that I've so far $1,388.46. So it's getting there. We're covering our costs, and the job is it's not paying too badly for the fact it's just gravel and stick a tree in. It's it's not too bad. I don't think they want us to mow the lawn or anything. No, this is okay. This one you just got to put the trees and do the gravel. That's all. So this one they want the same thing again, and we just want the plain. Nothing too fancy. I like the blue. I like the blue gravel, but apparently I'm not allowed to do it. So whatever. All right. Let's go for this end. And just. Alright, no, it doesn't want to let me. Why is it not letting me put it down? That's weird. Oh, it's not going to let me put down a ball. Why is that? Let's have a look again. Something going on there. Two coloured gravel. It doesn't want to. Okay, I'm not sure, but I should have the regular size, that and that. So I think it's supposed to be exactly the same colour. Let's just make sure. Is it going to let us do it? Yes. Okay, so I'm not sure why it wouldn't. Anyway, who knows. So that's. There you go. It's a bit hard walking backwards on this. Yep, I'll get that in a moment. And just keep going. And I'll go forward. Why not? Oh, because I'm stuck on a tree, that's why. Okay. Maybe not then. Oh, this way. Okay. We're done. Just a little one. Where is that tuft? There's a tuft somewhere. It's telling me I'm done. Apparently I'm done. And I just have to plant my tree. No, I'm not. I can't live with that. Look at it. That's dodgy. That's a botchy job, that one. So, yeah, I think want to just straighten that a bit. Alright. Yeah, I can live with it. It looks fine. Alright, so let's get the tree and try to stick it in around about the same place. And then we're done, and that's our job, and we get paid, which is the important thing, isn't it? So you're there. You can be here. If you get behind you, it'd be easier. Okay, so there. And about, let's just pop it there. Okay. So we're almost done with this job. And it does give us quite a few different things that we can do. Oh, clean the house while I'm at it. Alright, we're done. Clean the car! Clean the car too! There you go. We'll clean your car for you as well because we're really nice. And, that's that. I'm all done and I can just go, okay, great, I can complete this job. Thank you very much. Happy to get paid. So two grand for that job. And off we go back to our office. Now you can see, that's what you start with. The image you're seeing right now is what you start with. And that you get to clean it up and paint it. You can change the exterior to look different. You can, once you get the garden flipper, you can do the garden as well, and you can put a pool like I did on the other one. So you can make a play area. at all. It's your playground. Okay, so here we are back at home. Now, let's have just a little sleep, and let's go and see what other jobs we have. So, 7 jobs here. You need to remove the bushes. So we're going to have to take bushes out this time. So this is where we get our axe, right? Okay. So they killed off the bushes by accident. The plants are dried up, but please, please fix that up. Okay, now this one we get to roll grass, I think. We have to roll out some grass. So that's interesting too, because there's different sized grass rolls, and it's a little bit of a learning curve, you know, to get used to all the different things that you have for the garden and what you can do with those things. So this is what we're going to have to do. You can see in the image that they've accidentally killed off their plants, and they want that fixed. Now, like I said before, this is what happens when you do a new job and it has something you haven't done before. It unlocks a tool for you. Okay, some of them are automatic, other ones you have to choose. So we have a brush cutter, and there's grass over here that we can see. I'll put it on the light so it's nice and bright, and you can see that I can. What am I going to sell it? Okay, we can use this, and all you have to do is be in the patch of grass, and is it not going to work? Why is it not working? Doesn't want to do it. There we go. And just walk around with it, basically. That's it. But you have to tilt downwards, otherwise it doesn't cut grass enough. So in order to cut it really short, you have to actually tilt down a bit more. If you only have it up this way, I'll show you what happens. It just kind of shortens it slightly, but it doesn't do a really good job. So saying it's 12%, I've got a long way to go. The rest of the lawn with a brush cutter. Unreal. So that's dedication, I reckon. A whole lawn with one of these whippersnippers, we call them, whippersnippers. So I've also got this to do. So let's whippersnipper, and we don't care if we hit the plants because they've got to go anyway. So you know they're going to sell them. I don't know why you'd sell a plant like that. It's dead. Anyway, let's finish with that. I don't think I'm missing any bits. No, I think it's fine. Just in case. Oh, I think I've done it. No, I've missed a tiny bit there. Right, and we can open our gates here. We've got to do this here too, so. Right. Mow the lawn. Now, mower. Should be a mower here somewhere. I have to go looking for it. So my skills in mowing and whippersnippering are not great. I have to admit I'm a little bit dodgy at this, especially mowing. Mowing is I kind of need to just run up against the wall because I can't really. I don't know. I'm not very good at staying in a straight line with this thing. I tend to go around in circles like that. I basically just mow everything, tiles included, until it says it's done. Anyway, you can see on your mini map, it'll show you. See where I am now. There's a like a little bit of dark green, and everything I've mowed is light. So once I go through this, you'll see that it disappears. So that's how it looks on your mini map, so that you can identify where you've still got to go. Now there's a lawn mower here somewhere. No. Maybe it's in the back garden. Does it want me to mow with this thing? Really? Maybe. Maybe I have to. Oh, it's not a very big lawn. Look at that. I don't get to mow yet. Okay. I just have this thing, and I just have to attack it as best I can and get it done. So we'll just whip it along. There we go. Now whip back the other way. Oh, we missed this little bit here. Actually, you can just look at the mini map. In fact, you don't even have to look at the screen. You know, the visual on the screen of the grass, you can just look at the mini map with the patches of colour, and you can pretty much just follow those patches of colour if you want. It's not like you're facing an enemy or anything like that, so you're kind of you're free to do that. So yeah, that's any way to go about it. Okay, so how are we going? Have we done it? We've done it. We have finished the garden. Alright. Here is an example of a swimming pool. Pour the water out. We don't want to do that. No. And there's that nice little grill, a table set, and something you can do with your tiles there. So each of these houses always it provides you with an example of how things can be, and you know, just some design ideas. So they've done a little thing with the colour here. The window, there's painted, then there's brick, which gives you an idea of what you can do with your design. Okay, so I have to stand in this garden bed, and it's telling me that sell the object. Right, now in order to sell the object, of course, I have to use this little thing here, and I just go, and it says sell, but all you're actually doing is removing. Just be careful you don't accidentally sell something, because if you do, you do have to replace it. Okay, that's done. Now we just want to remove these. We can't do anything with them. Is there anything else to remove? No, that is it. That's all that they want. So now we have to go and look at what it wants. It says spread the grass roll in the area. Now therefore I am going to just get a medium size, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm not sure what size it's giving me. I'm trying to click on medium, but is that medium? Okay, so we've got a medium sized grass roll. Now the trick with this is you just turn it so it pulls this way. So I can, because you're going to actually get in front of it. In fact, let's go the other way. It's just too awkward to get behind the thing. So I'm going to try to line it up like that, and I'm going to place it. And then I'm going to go use and watch what happens. I flip around this way. Now we can get an extra small one to tidy up whatever we don't quite do. So we just hold down the button, and we have a strip to do of the other one. So we're going to go all the way, and then we're going to cut and finish that. So we've got that one, and I just want to do this little bit here. So let's go and get that again. Oh, I'm standing in the wrong place. See, that's what I mean. So it can be a little bit awkward though when you're trying to position things, and sometimes it's a bit frustrating. Now I want the medium one again to do as much as I can of this. So let's just get it and go. Yeah, I've got a small I have to do in the middle there, don't I? So if I can line this up, that would be really cool. I'll probably line up just about. I actually might be able to do something else with that, so let's see if I can get this one. There we go. Let's check. Alright. Just want to go there. A bit more. And it's okay, we're done. So I might be able to get a small to go over there. Let's see how we go. It'll tell you what percentage you're up to. So yeah, it's almost like a puzzle, I guess. You just get the roll for the size area. So yeah, okay, not too bad. We can just we can work with it. I could probably put another medium roll just over the top there, or I can do this. It doesn't matter. Either way. So it doesn't want me to place that for some reason. That's a thing. Why is it not? Yeah, it's being a little bit fussy. I'm going to place it right there. And hopefully that'll be good. So, got it. And then anything that you missed, this little bit here, I'm just going to do with the extra small roll. So let's see what size that is. And it's just a bit of experimenting to find the correct size. In fact, we are on a small. I might just do the rest of that on the small, then this on the extra small. No, I won't. In fact, we do need the extra small with that. Okay, so extra small is just like that. Oh, that'll be fine. Look, there we go. That's what we need. Let's go. And we should be able to just do the whole lot. And then we're done. It says I'm finished with that one. Hooray! And so onto this one we go, and we need to now do a grass roll on here. And I'm just going to go for a medium and a small. I think the large is probably too big. I don't know. Let's have a look. Could the large be? Yeah. Maybe. Could be a bit awkward. Will it fit? Oh, actually, we might just squeeze it. Is that going to fit? Looks to me like it just fits, but the thing is, it's got to actually allow you to do it. So there we go. Now, you can't lay turf on this surface. I can't lay turf on the surface. It's not going to let me do it. Okay, let me try to. It wants me to be inside the garden. Now this is where it gets awkward, and this is where it can get a little bit tricky. So I might have to. It's not letting me lay the grass. Let's try to lay it that way. Can we do it? Let us do it. Very difficult to get it right across. There we are. Oh, now it's going to do it. Okay. And cut and finish that, and I'm just going to have to try and use the small. So I'll get one more, maybe a medium size and a small or something to try to finish this. It's really awkward. So let's try the medium. I don't mind it overlapping just a bit, because otherwise you just have to go doing it again anyway. So done, and let's just try to get a small in there. Okay, small. Tidy that up. It's going to be a little bit awkward, isn't it? So it wants to be just inside here. Okay, we'll just have to do that. It's not going to be perfect. It'll be okay. Now, does it think that that's done? Because I don't think so. Look. That's so small. There's a bit missing. I just want the extra small, and let's just tidy up the edge. Yeah, just like that. We'll be fine. Oh, it's going to let us do it. Hallelujah, huh? Yippee! And I'm going to just go right to the bottom with that. It's not perfect, but it's saying that my job is complete and that I can go, so let's do it, because it's for $1,000. Let's not spend any more. Back we go to our office. So we now have our whippersnipper, or our weed whacker, whatever you want to call that thing. And we have hose, and we have clearly the spade. It's is an automatic thing when you're putting a plant in. So some of these things are automated, and you won't find them necessarily on your bar. So yeah. We also now know about gravel and what that looks like, and that you don't have to cut the grass before you lay it down, apparently. So, magic, it just automatically does its thing. So we've done our job for the day. We have a little snooze, and let's go and do something else. Trees need cutting down, a small lawn, and a pool. So trees need cutting down. Let's see. You want a small pond as well, and remove the trees. So I think that's it. That one you've got to actually cut trees and put a pond in. That's pretty simple. This job is actually quite easy. So let me show you, and then you get to see what the ponds look like. I think they're a bit dark looking. I don't really like the ponds very much, but I prefer them to be a slightly different colour. Once again, it's showing you an idea out the back of the house that you've got the swing seat, plus a little seated area, and a couple of deck chairs, and that's what that looks like. So now we've unlocked the axe. Okay, good. And here is this house is giving you ideas for your garden as well. So you can have a look at these plants. There's all these different sorts of plants that you can purchase. You can get vines. See this for the wall, and that's what those ones look like. And a hedge, which is very nice actually. I do like the hedge. So we just have to walk around until we find what we're looking for. So here you have your little seat, and you can even sit on the seat if you like. Go and sit down for a while if you feel tired. So we're going to cut down the tree, and I need to get my axe. So let's get the axe, and when you do that, you just start hacking away, and it'll do this. Now, you can keep going on that side, or we can flip it around. I think we don't want it to go that way, so let's just go. Keep hitting it. Trying to get that. And sooner or later, it just pops. And for some reason, it wants to topple onto the house, which I was attempting not to do, but there you go, whatever. Press to remove, easy as that. So that's one done. Let's just do the other one. So it doesn't really matter, it's not going to damage the house anyway. In reality, you'd be very careful about which way the tree falls. But in this game, it doesn't matter. The house is invincible. Let's just smack it. It will fall. Either way. And if it falls on you, you don't die either, so magically. Unlike Valheim and some of the others. Trees, you gotta look out for the trees in Valheim, they bite back. So, there we go. Now, what do they want here? They're saying they want an oblong shaped pond. So, they want the pond clearly to be like a little feature here. So, I'm going to have a look at what they want. It's this. They want that thing, duck, maybe. I'm going to say I think a lighter pond looks a whole lot nicer. They do have this red colour around. That's a red. I just think they're very nice. Don't like them. I don't mind the grey so much. It's not too bad. A lighter grey would be preferable. That's white apparently. So I'll put the white one in so you can see what that looks like. That's it, a light grey. Really, that's not white to me, that's light grey. The beige is probably the nicer one. So, where are we going to put this pond? There we go, we've got the... Okay, it's saying I can put it anywhere at all. I can put it up here with these guys. I can chuck the pond up the back. Anywhere, but I think they wanted it to be a water feature from memory, so Let's just pop the pond here, where it can be a nice little feature that you can see from all around. And you want to place it, once again, just got to start digging. And it's exactly the same when you put it in a swimming pool. You have to dig like this. So, oh, my sound isn't good. Oh, thanks, students. I am having a few issues. Let me just do this again. Is that better? Any better? So yeah, I had a problem yesterday because the there were two huge updates waiting to come through, and they were just clogging it up. Even though I had the update switched off, they were sitting there and just clogging up, with a bit of traffic. And it was, I'm done and I can complete the job. You can complete the job. You've completed 100% for. It says I completed the job. I had to pull out the trees, no more trees. That was it. I don't think there was anything else. It says I'm done. I'm good to go. I'm a bit robotic. I sound like canine. Oh no. No, not robotic. Does it sound better if I'm this close? I've really got my mouth on the mic now. That's really close to the mic. Don't know if that's any better. Is it robotic? I must have a bit of lag. Lag's been really bad for a day. I'm not sure why. Let's try to wiggle this. Maybe we've got a problem here. Okay, I'm just trying to fiddle some leads. Just make sure that everything is plugged in right. Nothing's come loose. Okay, here we are back. I'm still robotic. Oh, maybe I should just talk funny. I talk funny anyway, but I should talk funnier. Funnier than funny. I might have to re-speak some of these. I had this problem last night. Hang on. Back in again. So let me just see if I can do something. Let me just try to switch something around here. Okay, so I can turn off the game volume, which is, I'm not sure whether that would make any difference. I can also change my bitrate a bit. Let's turn it down and see if this improves my improves the sound. Okay, I've just turned down my bitrate. So tell me if this is any better. But we can go outside and I can actually have a go at this. The other thing I can do is just check the settings actually. Sound. So let's turn that off. Turn that off entirely. And tell me, is that better? How are we going? How are you, Dudist? I do know you were having a go at this garden flipper. How's it going? I decked out my garden on my other place, but this one I'm still going. I know if I talk fast, it doesn't like it either, so brush cutter. Yes. Let me just cut a path to my front door. It looks terrible otherwise. Actually, try to just go straight. There we go. Alright, nice and fast. Let's try to improve this area. So the next quest will give us, I think, the lawnmower. And once we get the lawnmower, you can see that that's how long it's taken me to do that. Now the lawnmower is much faster. So you can go around. That's better. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I changed the bitrate and I also turned off the game ambience. I don't know if you can hear the brush cutter at all. Can you hear the brush cutter through? Or is there no game sound? I'm not sure. Tell me if you can hear the tool as I use it and the footsteps and all that jazz. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that so much nicer right there? Now I don't think there's anything for me to clean around the outside of the house. It's all very clean, so it's not necessary. But that's all I've acquired so far anyway. The axe and the brush cutter and the hose. Let's go and do another job. And this is also do this because you joined a bit later. This is my little place. I'm doing a beach. This is a theme, like a beach theme. That a kind of nautical beach theme in here, slightly different. And I haven't got a kitchen going yet, so I have a little way to go with this. But yeah, this one I haven't played. This is my other login. That's my other. One is Game of 50 Plus, the other one is Superior. So this is my Superior that I haven't done much on. My browser, I don't think. Do I have any houses that I'm doing? Oh, I see. There you go. I've sold only one house here. I've only done this. I have 2 houses to do up, in fact. So once I go and get my lawnmower, I may go and do something else. Now look at this, almost only a garden. That's a big construction job right there, isn't it? So that's an interesting one to have a go at if you want. Definitely. Anyways, back we go. I need to get my lawnmower, and this is how it goes. Okay, yep, let me see. I'll catch up. I haven't been on for a couple of weeks. I put a lot of time into No Man's Sky on the Wild Hunting New Australia map. Really? Are there kangaroos on it? Does it have roos and wallabies, koalas, and all of that stuff? Yeah, you like it? I like the colours. I really like. I used to have a room. It was my singing studio years ago. That was blue. Is that pretty? That really nice kind of sky blue, and then it was with like a sand-colored carpet and curtains, and it was such a relaxing room. I always felt very calm in that room. So yeah, it's a nice environment for sure. So what have we got here? A small lawn and a pool. So we get to put a pool in. I haven't got time for mowing, blah blah. So let's go, and I hope we have enough money for this. Anyway, we're going to try. Now I have a little black kitten hiding behind me, behind the lounge that migrated here last night with its mother. So it's very shy, but it's doing super well and sneaking out for a feed now and again. Very cute, and its surrogate dad is here, just keeping an eye on it. So cat antics. Now I see we have a lot to do, and there you go. First thing you see is the lawnmower. Now I'm going to turn the light on because it's a little bit dark. Now we're going to go A, and it gives you this little tutorial. So you want to come back and just basically the right. Okay, this is what confused me. Now you just place it, and your toggle, your left toggle turns it, and the thing is, you've got to actually, to move it is the right bumper, right? So you'll see it hasn't mowed anything. I can spin around. See, I didn't mow anything. And the reason is because I'm absolutely dreadful at this so far. But it just makes me giggle because it spins around everywhere. But you have to hold the right bumper down plus the A button. So you must hold them down at the same time. So you hold down your A button, that starts the mower, and then to move the mower, you use your left toggle to make it go. Like if I go over here, I can basically just, go in all kinds of crazy ways. I can make a maze if I want to. We can go round and round and create pretty shapes. It doesn't matter. It's there we go. So the left toggle is doing this. I'm going round and round and doing crop circles and all that kind of stuff. And with the A button, if I let go, it stops cutting. So basically, you just want to position it and then just go and let it, don't use the toggle at all and just let it go straight ahead. So if you can get it in a line, that's ideal. So if we get it along the fence line. No. Let's try this way. Okay, I'm very bad at this. See how I'm touching it? I'm touching the left the left toggle. I can't leave it alone, and then I end up going all over the place. It just makes me laugh. So I'm going to get the giggles for sure because I'm very bad at this lawn mowing business. And watch this. We go straight through the trees like magic. Look at that. How good. Now I'm going to use my brush cutter and use the whippersnipper because I can't. I cannot do a very good job of mowing. It's like my nemesis is mowing. It actually is. You know what? In real life it is too. I'm so scared of lawnmowers. You never get me mowing. I had like a bad lawnmower experience as a child and I've never recovered. So lawnmowers and me don't get on. Anyway, I'm already getting the giggles. I'm going to have to go running around fixing this. I was happy doing my crop circles. Oh, do I really have to do this whole lawn? Oh, okay. Dear me. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to stop playing with it and just kind of get it in position. Oh, nope, I'm missing. Oh. You know what? I'll come back for it. Never mind. Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm onto it. It's going. I will, in like a couple of centuries, this will be mowed. Oh dear. It's making me cry. It's so funny. Oh, it's probably not funny to you going, oh, she's pathetic. Yes, I am. I'm absolutely dreadful at this. This is not my strong suit. Okay. Let me see. I could not do the lawn mowing sim. There's a lawn mowing sim. No, it's not for me. Look, I think I'm being artistic or something. Okay, I think I've got that. Let's try to go back this way. Oh, I'm making myself dizzy. Oh boy. This is kind of trendy, you know. I like the little crop circle thing. Okay, let's just make sure that's done. Oh dear. Woo. Had a Brazilian or something. Okay, that was X-rated. That was for mature audiences. Let's see. Oh, back the other way. Oh dear, now I'm stuck. Alright, we'll just head for this one. No, I tell you that the lawnmower is misbehaving. It's not me, it's the mower. I'm going to blame the mower. There we go. Okay. What are you saying there? Roos, deer, feral goats, feral pigs, fox, geese, crocodiles. Oh, wow. And quail? Really? What about galahs and what else? Something that you only see here. Oh. No. Oh, this is okay. That's a brush cutter job. I'm give up. I'm getting dizzy. Okay, so let's go this way. Oh dear. It's a botch job. Little did they know who they hired for this job. Someone who can't stop laughing every time they get the lawnmower out, that's for sure. Okay. Oh dear. I'm getting there. Literally, every time I do this, I can't stop laughing. I get the giggles. There's no way you'd mow like this. It's going to be utterly ridiculous, right? So, anyway. Right, well, I'll come back and get all this with the other thing, because I'm actually better with that. I still go in circles, so, gotta say. Okay, we're going to go straight line, almost-ish. Oh no, now I'm in the gravel. I think I'm getting car sick. Oh dear. So, alright, well that's that's some of it done anyway. Right, I'm swapping because I'm just so utterly dreadful with that thing. Let's fix. Let's start at the front and we shall fix up my mess. Very good. Right, so I should be able to see on the mini map where there are any tufts of grass, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, see the dark green on my map? Right, so that's where I've got to hit it. So you can just look on your mini map if you... There we go. Make sure we kind of get all of that done. Get it. Clean this up. See, I'm not laughing with this one. It doesn't make me laugh. It's a lawnmower. It's all the spinning. I think it goes to my head or something. It's like having too much champagne. Get the giggles, right? So anyway, it's a good laugh. It's like me trying to ride in games. If I try to ride motorcycles, I'm absolutely hilarious. I cannot ride straight. I don't know what it is. I can drive cars, but in some games, I've tried a racing game and I was absolutely dreadful. So yes, in State of Decay I can drive cars, and some games I can. In Rage I could drive a car. I wasn't too bad in Rage actually. But yeah, me and motorcycles and clearly lawnmowers is a little bit dodgy. Freshly cut grass warms your heart. It makes me sneeze actually. Anyway, I missed that. Where is it? There it is. Nope, still got some. That's looking good. And a few bits. This little triangle of grass just here. And see how there's an area I've been walking through that keeps highlighting? That's where the pool's got to go. So we're going to be putting the pool in. Finish this. Probably tilt it down a bit. Right, one little bit to go. Am I done? Oh, thank goodness for that. So I'm done and I can now move on. And let's go putting in a pool. this is what they want. I'm just going to leave it as is, and let's just buy that. Now they want it to go. I think the red looks better. Actually, you know what? I didn't put it that color. I actually prefer the other color. If it'll let me do it, let's choose the red. It looks really nice. That one. Yeah, see it goes with it. And the problem with putting a pool is it's really hard to see where you're going. So if you stand out of here, it's I don't know. I just find it really awkward. So we've got the deep end here and the shallow end there. Now where's the path? Because you're going to come out and you want to walk into to go into the shallow end. So they want the dip end this way. I'm not sure. I would have it the other way, but I suppose it should go this way. I don't know. All right. Well, let's just put it like this. I'm going to put the pool kind of. Where's our space? We're out of the space now. They want it kind of around here-ish. Let's give it a little bit of room, and we can put some deck chairs across that way. So not enough room. I have to be further in this way. No, there's not enough space to place the item. So I'm not quite in. No? Okay, I'm having problems seeing. So let's try this way. Oh, what's going on? Alright, so we want to be kind of like that. I guess we could go, you could turn the pool and have it this way, of course. That's another option. And I suppose I didn't do that before, but yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Let's go this way. And I don't know if it's going to line up. We want to line it up properly with the rest of the house, right? So otherwise it's going to look silly. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm liking the deep end being down that way. I don't like it around the other way, so let's just go there. Finally. Now we have to dig a lot. If only it was this easy. Want a little backhoe or something, huh? To dig it. Right. So you go over to the pool itself, and you've got to click it. And then look what happens. It just automatically sticks itself where it's got to be, and you just fill it up. And you've got the little circle. Keep on going until it gets all the way around. And we're done. And that's a little red pool. It's not really well lined up, but it's okay. Considering how difficult that is to actually gauge, yeah, I don't care. It's done. We're done. The job's done. So what are we doing? Wooden sun. We want some sun lounges. Let's get that. Put them in. Okay, we've got a kitty outside, so let's get some nice little sun. What about the dark cherry colour? That's going to be quite nice. Let's put some sun lounges here. I'm in the pool. Time to cool off after all that effort, I gather. So I'm stuck in the pool. That's nice. Nope. Oh dear. Nope. The game is launched me into the pool, and now I am stuck inside the pool forever. That's fabulous. So do I want to move the pool? Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you something. So if you see it's saying fill it up with a garden hose, so I can do that. I can just fill up but I gather you can actually move it if you really want to. So why is it? Okay, my game is flipping out. I'm not able to do things that I should be able to do. So we're having a strange moment. Let me just try that again. And if I don't move, maybe it'll allow me to place the sun lounges. Okay, that was frustrating. So we've got to place the sun lounges again. And there's red as well, just plain red, which is pretty bright actually. You can look at the colour. Red looks nice. I don't mind. Red's a bit garish, whatever. But it looks okay. We're gonna put one there, and put one here. So they have to walk through the garden bed. So the job's done. Look, they can move them. It's not hard to move one of those, surely. Right, I'm out of here. I've had my giggle. And I'm gone. Okay, so I'm just going to have to pause for a brief moment, and I do have a cat at the door, and I need to allow in for the neighbour's cat is jumping on my screen. So just give me a moment. I'll be back. Won't be long. And I actually had to grab something out of the oven as well. So I forgot I had something in the oven, only down low, but yeah, that had to come out too. It's actually really cold tonight, so it's good to have the oven going when it's cold. All right, so now we've got our lawnmower and we've got a few things. I guess we can do this thing, or I mean, that's just another job that you have. Or why don't we flip across to one of these houses and just see what we can do with the garden. So I've got an abandoned house, right? That's the owned. We've got the abandoned house. This is the office that we're in right now. So I'm going to go to this abandoned house. Let's go there. And this is the combination, right? So when you combine your garden flipper and your house flipper, then you can buy a property and you get to do up the garden as well in any way that you see fit, right? It's completely up to you. However, and a big consideration here, you can pitch your house towards a particular type of buyer. Now, you see, this is what happens. You get in there and it says, to increase the value of the house, you can take part in one of the garden competitions. After pressing enter, choose the competition category that best suits your garden. So what are we going to do? We can have, okay, let's have a look. So how do I enter this competition? I am not absolutely sure. Buyers. So here's our buyers. Now, it'll tell us who's on the top of our list at the moment. And it is that photo, and it's the older couple at the moment. Now, have I done anything with this place? I don't think I really have done anything much. All I have done is clean it up, and I think I've replaced all the points. And that's it for now. We haven't even put these in yet. So we might even have a plastering job to do. I'm not absolutely sure. As you can see, this door is just, looks like it's broken. Yeah, that door needs replacing. So I am going to have to just get rid of some stuff. That shower doesn't look very nice. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. So there's lots I can do in this place. Probably replace all these doors and all of that. I've already got rid of some of them. So what I might do is just remove those doors, front and back door last, of course. And won't worry about that for now. We're going to come out here, and what have I got? I'm going to just get rid of whatever is in this garden is going. I don't want it. I'm going to make my own garden. So that's just, let's get rid of these. They're in the way. And can I sell a tree? No, we have to cut down the tree. We can't sell it. Hey, puss. Hey, you two, stop fighting. Goodness me. Hey, we're live on air. Do you mind? All right, so. Yeah, you have a visitor. Look at that. They're friends. So we've got something here to sell, and you wouldn't even know it was there. Look at that. It's just hidden in amongst the long grass. All right. Nothing else? Yes, there is. I can get rid of these. And we are going to tidy up this property and make it look really super nice. So I don't want the trees either. I think I'll just get rid of them. That might be it for selling. If there's anything else, we'll deal with it when we get to it, right? So, okay. So let's go back. Do we need to clean the house? I don't know. Maybe. I guess I can have a go. Look at that. There we go. It says there's something here to clean. I don't know what it is. Right. Anything on this side? Nothing there. Nothing here. And nothing here. So I don't know how to enter this competition just yet. So let's have a look again. How do I enter a competition? So if we go to the store, is it something? It's not something there. It's not in here. What have I got in perks? Oh my goodness, look what I can do. I can go increased planting speed by 80%. Now we might upgrade because that's going to help. And now, negotiation. Less the job's requirements. Well, nah, but I will take more money for the job, I think. And successful negotiations. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I mean, if I do a good job, they will actually, I will get a decent amount. I can do that, but I think I'll take an extra amount of money for my jobs. That would be a good idea. And how am I going there? So, yep. Still got a fair bit to level up on this. This is still pretty new. So as you can tell, this property has a fair way to go. Lots to do. I'm going to pull out all these weeds, and that will give us also some points. And with points, we're going to be faster at everything, and it's just better all around. So let's go. Get rid of the weeds. Yep. We'll get out the lawn mower and have a crazy experience of mowing the lawn. Or I might do that off because it's just all you're going to do is hear me laughing the whole time. I'll just be laughing. I haven't quite got the hang of it, and I still can't stop laughing every time I do it. So anyway, it's this place is a mess. That's all I can say. Look at it. What a mess. Okay, yay. Skill point, skill point. Let's hit it. Get rid of this stuff. Trees are going. As much as I love trees, I think, do we need to, I think I'll choose my trees. We'll plant whatever it is I want. So that'll work out better. Alright. Some mother cat come to visit her little baby here. The things that happen in neighbourhoods, people not looking after their animals, and then they turn up on other people's doorsteps. So we've contacted the animal rescue and waiting. So yeah. Anyways, it's kind of fun in the meantime. Hopefully it won't be too much cleaning. So far so good. They're only tiny, you know. Alright. We're almost done. How is that? Alright. How do we go? Not bad. Almost there. It's looking a whole lot better, that's for sure. Now, I do have something here. So what I might do, what's that? Regulated mowing speed and grass placement. Regulated. What does that mean exactly? If it's to do with mowing, I think that might help me because I'm really super bad at it. So let's take the mowing perk. It's got to be better than what I was attempting before. So yeah, let's get rid of the trees now and see what we can do. I still don't understand what on earth this whole idea is with the competition. How do I enter the competition, Dudist? You know how to do this. How do I do it? I don't actually. That's one thing I don't know. I'm not sure how to do it. If you can help me out with that, it'd be really great. So I think I have to go back to my office. Then I have to go to the computer and enter it that way. I gather that's the idea. Okay, it's not gonna. Let's keep going. Get rid of that. Done. And that'll be easier. So I don't like the position of these trees, and I will replace. That's all I can do on that side. So I'll put the trees in a different position in this house. I don't like them here. They just look messy. That's better. Do I like any of these? But no, I don't. Look at that. It's over the gutter. You don't want trees over your gutter. That's a bad thing. Okay. Kitten just jumped up and grabbed my foot. Literally. That was really cute. Right. So now done, and only one more. That tree I don't mind. It's okay. What is it? Yeah, it's not a very good looking tree. It's not the kind of tree I want in this garden. So let's switch that up. All right. Good. That's it, and I'm ready to attempt the mowing with my new lawn mowing skill, which I have no idea about, but there's a weed there, I can tell because I can't walk over it. So there was something. There it is. Yeah, that kind of got under my feet then. Alright, so okay. let's pop out the lawnmower and just have a go. So let's see. I'll just start somewhere. That'll do. I don't mind, anywhere will do. I want to see how it goes. So we're good to go. And I'll just whip a snipper, whatever I don't quite manage. Yep, let's just go all the way around. I think that's the way. Just try to be a bit methodical and get this done. Okay, I'm going to have to let this cat out again. She has just had a feed and ready to go. Comes around here starving. People, no, it's irresponsible, isn't it? Not looking after your animals. So irresponsible. Okay, so I can just keep on going around here. So anyway, I'm going to pause, and what I am going to do is, I'm not selling this house just yet, but what I will do is go back to my office. So let's go, and we're going to have a look at how do I enter this garden competition, because I just don't know. So we're going to have a look at the return to my office. Yes. All right, be back in just a moment. I've got to organise this kitty. Okay, so just curious as to how on earth we do actually enter this competition. I really don't know. So I think when I go back, it's probably going to spawn that again, and I can have a look then and see whether I can do it. So let's go back. Let's go to the house and see if it comes up again. I must have clicked on something I wasn't supposed to. Still waiting? Okay. Right. So, did it come up again? No. I don't know how to do it. So there we go. I am not sure. Submit garden for contest. If I go submit garden for contest, I can't do that because my garden's not done. So I don't know which garden contest I've entered. If I click that, let's see what happens. Oh, I see. Okay, so crop garden, edible vegetables. English garden. So this is how I do it. I had to press down on the right toggle, and when I did that, it was it came up with, you know, what I could do with the garden. Now this is kind of a traditional looking house. I think the English garden is a lovely idea. So flower beds, a little fountain, pebbles. Oh, I could definitely do that. A crop garden, a veggie patch, I guess. The American garden, I'm not sure it's quite right for this particular house. Japanese garden, not quite for this house. Modern, I don't think it really fits. I'm going to go for the English garden, and 33. So now I'm not very good. So my English garden this is an English garden, apparently. And I did actually get something. I haven't even mowed it. It's got nothing, absolutely nothing. So here's the thing that I just learned that I can now share with you. And that is that even if you've done nothing in your garden at all, you can enter it and you can just get your little Xbox award just for the fact that you even tried to enter. So that's nice. That's very nice of them, isn't it? Oh, yeah, this garden's not done. So I might enter it into another contest or enter it again. And I think I can. I wouldn't mind trying. So that'd be good. If I could enter it in and do something nice with it. So what else was there? The American garden? Well, maybe. I'm not sure what that consists of really. I do know how to kind of approach an English garden and a Japanese garden. I'm not too sure about the other one, so I'll have to kind of research that before I attempt it. Or I guess it's one of the quests you get. You know, one of your little jobs that you do is to do those kinds of gardens. So I suppose that's what we have to do. But anyway, it's increased the value of my house. Now, I guess if I have another go at this and do it up and enter it into another contest, maybe I can increase it again. So I could do a veggie patch. Well, that's something I suppose that I could do, maybe some herb gardens and a little vegetable patch, a couple of veggie patches at the back, nice little pathways, a fish pond or a swimming pool, something like that. Yeah, that might be okay. I guess. Have a look. Let's see. And I'm just doing my cheap and nasty, very fast mowing technique of just going in circles and leaving patches, leaving spots where I just go with a whippersnipper and attack. Basically, that's the way I do it. So at the moment, because I'm not particularly good at this mowing thing, I've got to say, and I'm not talented at mowing. It's just not one of my strong suits. I'm trying to learn, but I seem a bit fidgety or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying not to touch the thing, and it just got to move it slightly though. Okay, getting there. Not too bad. Let's see. Can I get better at mowing? Well, got that bit. So there's a tiny bit in the corner I still have to get. Almost done. Not too bad. Getting there. Slowly. But it's a lot faster than doing the whole thing with a whippersnapper, that's for sure. That's a very slow process. It's a nice big garden, look at that. Look how much you can do with it. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot you can do with your house when you purchase a house. And can I enter more than one contest? That is the question. So, I'm going to mow, and I'm going to do something extremely vague, and let's see what happens. How much will it add to my property that I have done anything at all? Particularly that I've mowed the grass, because it wasn't even mowed before. I can't. They should have just disqualified me for not mowing the grass, surely. Come on. It might be a good paddock. It's good for rearing goats or something. Who knows? Okay. Now, I can't see my screen for a moment. So let me just grab my phone and put the screen back on. Doesn't seem to be functioning. All right. Let's get back to that. I need to get to the whippersnipper and tidy up. So that's got to be a whole lot better, and I wonder how much it will give me for, you know, for for having this done. Oh, aim at the item. No, not that thing. That thing. All right. Okay. So just a moment. I've lost my screen. Let me see. Disappeared. Okay. Screen is back. So did I miss any messages there? We're still going. And we are now just tidying up this little area. A little bit zippy. There we go. Tidy up along here. Anything there? No, it was okay. This needs doing. Done. Along the back. A few bits. Oops. Just make sure we trim the fence while we're at it. And it looks like there's a bit of gunk down there. Ah, there it is. Here, there's definitely gunk there. So we've got a nice little hedge along the sides. So this is considered to be a 33% or something of an English garden if it's overgrown. An overgrown one. Never mind. We shall improve that score. Okay. There we go. It's done. So it's not exactly cutting, so should show. Alright, I think I'm done. This should be most of it complete now. I see a little tuft of grass over here somewhere. There, okay, let's just tidy that up. I don't want any little tufts. So just do the walk around. I can't actually see anything much. Just this little bit here then. And then we're done. Good. Much nicer. So back to here. And there's apparently something grotty just there. I'm not sure if I can see that, but we'll give it a go with the hose and let's see what we can do. It's telling me it's this way. Just clean that. That's anyway. Might be inside. Maybe there's something inside. Take it down here. Yeah. Okay, they're pretty impressed. Finally. Oh, there. See, it's at the bottom. They've got a bit of like mould or something. I missed a piece here. And yeah, they do. It makes a difference. You know, your buyers kind of respond to when you have, if you've missed something, they really respond to it. That it's not very clean or whatever it happens to be. I'm not sure what's the problem there. I seem to have something still down here that's not clean. Where is it, I wonder? Is it inside maybe? Could that be it? What's that? No? It's not going inside the house, I hope. I'll have to have a look inside. I think it's inside the house. Alright, well that's... yeah, there's a few little grotty bits inside the house. But here's our garden, and we can most definitely have a look at what's possible with the garden. So all right, so what we're going to do is with this we want to go along to the store and start having a look at the garden area of the store and the plants. So we're going to have a look at what we can buy. So we've got these, we've also got tropical, so we can make a tropical garden. We have edible plants, which is where you would make your garden for vegetables and so on. Flower beds. So we have all sorts of stuff, decorative grass and needle plants, so we can do all of those. And we also have structures. There's all sorts of stuff going on here, so it's a little bit weird. A tool shed is a really good idea, and I quite like the idea of having a little tool shed in the garden. So let's purchase a tool shed. I'm going to put one out the back, and let's make it a nice little, is it grey wood or maybe pine, red cedar? What can we do? Dark wood, grey. What's this one? Oak. I kind of like the grey wood, I think. That's quite nice. Let's buy that one. So there we have a shed, and we can actually even place a shed in this garden. So if you're going to have a garden, like a vegetable garden or something, you surely would want to have your shed, right? So let's go putting our shed up here somewhere. It doesn't really matter too much where it is, I wouldn't think. So we'll just pop it up here. About there is fine. And I'm just going to have a go at this because I've not even done this before. This is the first for me. So we're going to assemble our shed. What are we doing there? Yep. I guess I have to put this thing on. And then it wants me to put those things on, I guess. All right. And that. And this. There we go. And this thing. And that thing. All clicks together nicely. Very easy. Oh, what am I clicking now? Okay, now it's got me. I don't know what I'm meant to click. Am I meant to click this? No, this. There we go. That clicks on. Then there we go. And then we've got to put these in. And the front. Pop those together. These in. And there we go. I guess that's done. So we have a little garden shed there now. Okay. So we need to make a path to the garden shed, and as you can see, the garden shed is a little difficult to tell which way around it goes. So it actually goes this way. And I can in fact install something inside this shed. So I can make shelves and put objects inside the shed. So I've got my shed now. I do want to make a veggie patch somewhere. So I think I will be entering my house into some kind of competition for the veggie patch, I think, at this stage, because we did the English garden just as an experiment. Now let's come out of here. What else can I do? Do I want another hedge going around? I could, or I could use, there's all these different things, all these nice little fences, and of course it is very fiddly to do. Now what have we got there? Garden stairs. All right, garden stairs. We've got this gazebo, which is lovely. Look at all the different gazebos you can choose. A simple tent, not bad. A pergola, that's lovely. I like the pergola, but I would want it in a slightly different colour than that. So we can get ourselves a little pergola, and I just want to put it in the same colour. Let's go for white wood at this stage. I think there was grey. Is that grey? No, that's the walnut. It's also like a. Oh, actually, it's not bad, is it? The walnut with the white wood sort of works quite nicely. So why not? Let's grab some of those. So let's put a little pergola, and I'm going to have my pergolas. Here we go. Let's pop some out here. So we've got a nice little area to sit, and I'm going to create a little garden there. So that'll be nice. Let's put a pergola here. Not too close, because we're going to actually... And then another one further along. So you can sit along this way. There we are. And I'll pop another pergola around the other side. So we've got these lovely little areas where you can sit in the garden and contemplate or something. Okay, so we're going to pop this one here. And also, if you're doing some gardening, you have a little place to rest. So that's enough of that. Let's see what else we can put in this garden. So we have a lovely little bridge. This is very much a Japanese garden sort of thing. So I'm not going to go with a bridge. I could in fact go with something else, like we've got freestanding pools. Now this is what I chose, one of these. So swimming pool with a counter current. That's kind of interesting. What is that exactly? Let's have a look. So that's a freestanding pool. So we can put a freestanding swimming pool, but look at the cost. You see how expensive that is. Above ground pool, a large above ground pool is only 126. That's very cheap, really. So let's look at the colour. Yeah, not so fast. I do like the dark blue. I think it's lovely. So we can actually grab ourselves one of these. But what we might want to do is place that on top of, if we can, an area that we've already paved. So in order to do that, we want to go back and we've got to look at what other things can I put? We've got a tool shed, we've got gazebos, we have stairs, pools, fences, bridges. Let's go back again. And we want to find, there's a structures, so those are considered structures. Surfaces is what we want. So want to put down something, some sort of paving or some sort of gravel. So that's what we want to do. We want to put down something, and this is just lovely. The little cobblestone, that's very nice. Let's purchase and just see what it looks like. So we've got beige, we've got orange, dark blue, brown, all these different colours that we can choose in the cobblestones. I rather like this colour, and the frame itself can be a different colour too. You can choose a lighter or darker frame. The little granite frame is nice. I think I'll just go with that. So let's go. We've got some cobblestones, and I am going to just make a little area just close to here. And so you can see how those lay down together. They position with each other. You can just move them along like that. Now one of them wasn't quite, see, that wasn't quite sitting on there right, so I can actually just grab it and move it along until it's ready. There we are. Alright, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to join that up, and in between we're going to have a garden. Anyway, that is the kind of thing that you can in fact do. And let me see, would I be able to re-participation in garden competition? So that's how we can do it. So we can go re-participation will be possible for 10 minutes. You cancel the current bonus for the garden competition. So anyway, I'm not going to actually do that. We're going to leave and we're going to come back. Okay, so I have done a little bit. I'm going to make that little path come along here, and we're going to make some lovely little garden beds and the veggie patch and all of that stuff as well. But of course that's in my time, and this house needs to be done. It is a mess and it really, really needs some work. So I can actually, I can see that I need to do probably some plastering and such. And because I'm only at an early stage in this game with this character, that I actually need to, let's go back to the office. I actually need to do some jobs in order to be eligible to use the plastering. The plastering is not showing at all. So yeah, I need to be able to do that. So I've actually got to do a couple more jobs yet to kind of get the abilities up, the skills. And so there you have it. That's what you can do. And so I gather if you do very well in your garden contest, it adds quite a lot of money onto the amount you can charge for your house. It's just a trial and error, I suppose. So it smells like I have something to clean up from this little animal that has joined me here. And once again, you know, it's just about your own creativity in doing your place. Now you do have the choice to sell your place as well, and you can move into any house you like. So any house you can purchase, you can move your office there, and you can sell this place when you're done and make yourself a little profit on it. That is entirely up to you. It's all up to you what you do. All right, so let's get inside, and that will be all for tonight. And I hope that's given you a little bit of insight into what you can do with your garden flipper. So there you go. That's a start anyway. So if you want, just grab it and have a go at it and see what you can create. Okay, so thank you for joining me tonight. And once I know what I'm doing a bit more, I might be able to show you the luxury flipper as well. So that one is a little bit of a learning curve for me. So I've got to learn that, and then I can show it to you. Anyway, all the best, and I will see you next week. I'm back again on Monday. Hopefully all goes well for State of Decay, and we shall take it from there. I will be doing the, I've got three plague hearts to go and to complete all of the plague hearts in the map, and then I will be on to the legacy and finishing that. So that's pretty exciting. And then again Wednesday I'm on with the Play and Explore series, and let's see what I come up with to do then. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have enjoyed this game. You can try it for free. You don't have to pay a cent. You can just go to Game Pass and download this game for free, and you won't have the garden component, but you will have the house flipping component. So yeah, please give it a go and see what you think and what you can create. Bye for now, and I shall see you at my next stream. Good night.